In this lesson, we're going to discuss policies, including security policies, incident response policies, access control policies, communication policies, and department-specific policies. So, in the digital age where businesses are heavily reliant on technology, having a strong set of policies to govern how sensitive data is stored and shared is essential. The adoption of cloud services makes it even more crucial to having a well-defined policy. So, let's take a moment to explore the different types of policies and their significance to your organization and its cloud operations. One of the most critical policies for any organization is the security policy. The security policy defines a business's approach to data security and lays out the rules that govern it. This document is ever evolving and changes to meet the needs of the business and keep up with technological advances. As the security policy serves as a foundation for the business's security stance, it is essential to define its scope and include its objective, specific goals, areas of responsibility, and industry regulations. When it comes to security policies, the CIA triad is a fundamental concept. The CIA triad consists of 3 security objectives, which are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Now, as mentioned earlier in previous lessons, confidentiality refers to limiting data access to authorized users. Integrity means ensuring that data has not been tampered with unexpectedly, while availability refers to ensuring services and data can be utilized when needed. Incident response policies are also essential. An incident response policy is a plan that outlines the actions and procedures required to address and manage a security incident, such as a data breach, website attack, or physical security incident. The policy should include clear instructions on what to do, who should do it, and when. And this also removes any guesswork to ensure a predefined and effective response to the incident. The policy should detail the reporting structure and procedures for escalating an incident, as well as the personnel and communication channels to be involved in the event of a security breach. It's important to regularly review and test the incident response policy to ensure that it's current and working well. Testing the incident response plan will uncover any shortcomings or vulnerabilities that can then be addressed and enhanced. Access control policies are another key policy area. These policies are implemented to manage the interactions between users and data. The policies define user account management, including onboarding and offboarding of employees, account creation and modification, also group memberships. Password controls network connectivity and bring your own device or BYOD policies are also defined in access control policy. An access control policy often includes password management guidelines. This entails specifying the length and complexity of passwords as well as the guidelines for rotating and using passwords. Additionally, many organizations have access control policies in place for personal devices like smartphones and tablets to regulate network access. Communication policies are another vital aspect of business security policies. They govern the use of all communications media, including email, instant messaging, texting, phone calls, blogging, and any other social media outlets. The policy notes the acceptable use of these resources as well. These communication policies should specify if a user should be careful not to represent themselves as an official company spokesperson unless authorized to do so. Communications frequently put data at risk of accidental or deliberate exposure, regardless of whether the data is being stored in a cloud, on-premise, or a hybrid environment. Finally, you may also find the use of department-specific policies in your organization based on your specific requirements. Some departments within the organization may have unique requirements, such as finance departments that are held to regulatory standards, but do not apply to the marketing department, for example. As such, when creating policies for cloud deployments, ensure that each department is compliant with any necessary regulations or that policies exist to address any specific department needs. Now, as a final note, it's important to keep in mind that policies are a vital component to any cloud deployment. They establish clear guidelines and procedures that organizations must adhere to in order to protect the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of their data and resources. Policy serves as a foundation for organizations' security measures and ensure compliance with regulatory requirements, industry standards, and certifications. To ensure that organizations' policies remain effective, they must be regularly reviewed, updated, and tested. The key to success is developing, documenting, and implementing a comprehensive set of policies that will address each of the critical areas discussed above. Organizations must take a proactive approach to security, continually reviewing and updating policies and processes to keep pace with the changing threat landscape. Cloud deployment is a continuous journey, and with the right policies in place, organizations can ensure that data and resources are protected and they can realize the many benefits of the cloud.